Got this Warner Brothers thing dropped today. Oof. And yeah, it's interesting, man. So it's official. Official. Warner Brothers is splitting into two publicly traded companies. One will be streaming and studios, which will consist of Warner Brothers Television, Warner Brothers Motion Picture Group, DC Studios, HBO, and HBO Max, along with their massive film and TV libraries. The second, Global Networks, is their cable efforts: Discovery, CNN, TNN Sports, and digital products like Discovery Plus and Bleacher Report. So pretty much the same companies that were there before Discovery bought it. It just hey, let's combine everything. How's that working? It's not. All right, well, let's put it back up. As a result of the split, current Warner Brothers Discovery president and CEO David Zaslav will be on the same position at the streaming and studios company. Gunnar Winterfels, with the best name, Winterfels, the best name of the world.
Yeah.
Current CFO of Warner Brothers Discovery will serve as president and CEO of the Global Networks company until the separation is complete, which is expected to be mid-2026. Both will continue at their present roles at WBD. The split, subject to various approvals, such as final approval by the Warner Brothers Discovery Board, the businesses are reportedly being separated in a tax-free manner for U.S. federal income tax purposes. The news follows in the wake of the other legacy media companies doing similar splits, Lionsgate splitting from Starz and Comcast spinning off its cable networks into Versant. John, is this another sign that AI is eventually going to be taking over here?
I don't know how you make that leap, but sure. Now that we've divided our forces, AI can come in and take us apart one by one.
Well, can I tell you what I mean by that, though, is that the
please.
old way of doing studios and making money with studios. And I think this is them just trying to do everything they can before eventual AI filmmaking and TV making takes over in the next 10, 15 years.
I see. That's a fair angle to take on that. That makes sense. Yeah, you could see that happening for sure. Maybe they're preparing ahead of time. And I might give them a little bit of credit if they weren't such bumbling, incompetent buffoons for the last few years on this stuff and splitting, coming together, rebranding, rebranding. And I wonder if there's been a cute little social media campaign to try to make it seem like it's okay what they're doing, like they did when they brought HBO Max back a few days ago, I guess. But like, this is an interesting situation. And this comes on the heels of the board not approving bonuses for Zaslav and the executives. That, to me, said that they clearly don't have a lot of faith in the people who are running Warner Brothers Discovery. So them splitting this up, I also think, is a way of maybe making one side a little more attractive than the other if they're going to sell Warner Brothers down the road, which always seems to be the rumor consistently, because Zaslav got it in order to streamline it and be able to sell it. So I wonder about that. And maybe, let's be honest, maybe it's also like, well, this is Fox Sports and this is Fox News. This is Warner Brothers this, and this is Warner Brothers Movies. If you're going to go after Warner Brothers for something we're doing over here, leave the movie section and the TV section alone. It may be also something to consider that they're doing this also to maybe take some heat off themselves. Because that is also a very real possibility going around nowadays. So business-wise, it seems to make sense, but it's really a bit incompetent.
No, it definitely is. It's like, it's one of these things like, hey, look what we're going to do. It's going to be all this big, huge company and nobody gives a crap. Plus the fact, I wonder, as we've mentioned time and time again, what changes because of Superman, right? Like how much, and obviously this second, all the subsidiaries and all that stuff that's in there doesn't really have anything to do with Superman, right? The TV stuff and all that. So it's like, it does make sense overall, like you said, to do this. They should have done it in the first place, though, because nothing really has changed, right? It's like they're kind of what it was when it started. It's like, look, this is Zaslav. He's bringing stuff over from Discovery and other things. It's a separate company, and then Warner Brothers is going to be a separate company here. That's what they should have done. In the same way, speaking of wrestling, what they should have done with WCW back in the day. They should have ran WCW as a separate company, not integrated the whole damn thing inside of, and ran two businesses
inside of TNT.
That's no. When WWF bought WCW back in the day,
right.
I was so confused, especially when I was working there. I was so confused of why they could just combined everything and fired all these different wrestlers and brought other wrestlers in and didn't know and wasted other things. Run a second company, sell live events for this and all this stuff, and just say, hey, look, we have two different companies here. And that's what they should have done from the get-go, these people, you know, and now they're doing that.
It's going to be what the studio, the movie stuff, and the streaming service like the HBO Max, and then the other thing will be CNN, TNT Sports, Discovery, and other businesses.
Right.
So Yeah, I think they're separating the focus of whoever might be upset about the things they're doing or saying and go, you can go after that side of the company, not this side of the company. So I
Maybe
wonder if
so.
that's an element to it as well. Yeah.
I don't even know if really like, and most people aren't going to give a crap. It's more for stocks and
Oh,
all
100%. Like this doesn't affect us at all.
at
Yeah,
all.
exactly.
No one like it's like the only, again, what will be affected is if they decide, well, this is the other side of this, I guess, which
Yeah.
doesn't affect it. If Superman bombs, right?
Right.
Maybe they just sell off that part of it now.
Yeah, that you're right. And then this is
Right.
something else. Right.
They don't sell the whole thing. They say, okay, look, you guys want it because now as treating it in two companies,
Yeah.
they all right. Well, why don't you guys buy this? We're going to keep this. We're going to keep running this. I'm part, and he might even be setting himself up for that. He said, look, just in case this thing
Moves over.
yeah, maybe because I'm not working. This thing's not working the way it is. I'm just going to sell this thing off, but I don't want to leave this other stuff. And I think I can make a lot of money here. So he sells off the film and the TV part of it to someone else he thinks is more capable of doing it. If Superman doesn't, he's like, sorry, James and Peter, it didn't work out. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Or the flip side.
Yeah, the flip side,
yeah.
where he sells CNN, TNT Sports Discovery, all that, because
Agree.
it's not causing a lot of, it's not making a lot of money. People are attacking it too much. The TNT Sports product isn't as strong overall after a while, and you can just sell that off and keep the money making stuff with the movie and streaming apps for sure, or streaming services for sure.
All right. Does this mean a damn thing to any one of you? Do you care? I'm going to say that you probably don't. Probably don't give two farts in a pistachio. But put your thoughts in there regardless. If you're brand new to the channel, obviously, make sure you're commenting, click like, do all that. Man, summer is here. I'm excited for it. It is time to relax, get some sun, do all the things that make summer really, really special. And the number one thing that you don't want to be doing all summer is spending hours upon hours cooking. This is what I love about Factor. Factor has chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals are ready. They're just 2 minutes, taking the hassle out of eating well. So there's 45 weekly menu options. You can pick gourmet meals that fit your summer games, your goals, choose from options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, Keto, and more. Enjoy more this summer. Get Factor if you want all the flavor and none of the fuss. I've told you since I have been going to the gym, since I've been trying to focus on health, Factor has been instrumental in helping me do it. I use it, and you should too. So, if you want to get Factor, and you should get Factor, get started at Factor with factormeals.com/Christian50off, but use that code Christian50off to get 50% off, plus free shipping on your first box. That's code Christian50off at factormeals.com/Christian50off for 50% off, plus free shipping. Factormeals.com/Christian50off.